Hey everybody, Don't Blink here with another Battlefield Bad Company 2 gameplay commentary for you guys. This time it's a little bit different because it's a game in which I was mostly just going for montage clips. I've been thinking about doing another no-scoping montage for you guys, but I ended up having an okay game, all things considered. I wasn't going for the win or I wasn't attempting to get a good score this game. I was really just out there trying to have some fun and trying to get some cool clips to cut up and put into a nice little video for you guys. But I received some comments on my previous montage, kind of just saying, well, I didn't know no-scoping was possible in Bad Company 2, or I don't think no-scoping should be possible in Bad Company 2, or how did you do it, and so on and so forth. So I thought I'd just put up a commentary showing me getting some no-scopes. It's definitely possible. It's not on the same level as Call of Duty. You have to be very close in order to get one-shot kill no-scopes. But it is possible. It's I think in some ways it's easier than Modern Warfare 2 to get no-scopes. In other ways it's more difficult. Modern Warfare 2 has crosshairs for the snipers, whereas Bad Company 2 has none when you're not zoomed in. So it's difficult to kind of line up your shots without really any indication of where they're going to go. But from my experience, I've kind of learned that you just kind of try and keep them in the dead center of your screen, and more often than not, that's where your shot's going to go. And then also, you have to be within like 10 or 15 meters. If you're using Magnum ammo, then you get a couple extra meters to play with, but the bolt-action sniper rifles only do 100 damage, so full damage, at up to 10 meters. So if you're not using Magnum ammo, then you're going to have to be within about 33 feet of your enemy to get a kill with a no-scope. That is, of course, unless you're getting headshots, but that's going to be pretty difficult. Headshot multipliers on the M95, the multiplier is 2, and then on the Sniper Magnum, which is what I'm using right here, or the M24 and then the Sniper Skya, the SV98 Sniper Skya, the multiplier is 3.25. So yeah, if you're really good at no-scoping and getting headshots, then you can go long range with it, but otherwise you should stay close. Yeah, I wouldn't even attempt it with a semi-automatic or the VSS, the automatic sniper rifle, because those do only like the semi-automatics, like the T88 and the SVU. Those only do 39 damage max, so I wouldn't even use those. And I tried using the SV98, the Sniper Skya, but I really didn't like it for the purposes of no-scoping. I don't really know what it is about that gun that I didn't like, because it does the same amount of damage as all the other ones. But it just didn't feel right to me. So I mean, you can of course try it. It does have the added benefit of having the clip that's twice as large as the other bolt actions, but I don't really enjoy using it for no-scoping. If you watched my montage, then you know that the M95 is pretty good for no-scoping, but until yesterday, I hadn't attempted to do no-scopes with the Gall Sniper Magnum or the M24. And from my experience yesterday, I can tell you that they do work. They actually work quite well. The M24 is probably the worst of the three that I prefer, but you can still do work with it. Probably my favorite though would be this gun I'm using here, the Sniper Magnum. It feels really smooth. It just felt good when I was using it, especially for no scopes. The other nice thing about the Gall, which you may not know, is that it's standard scope. So if you're not using the 4x or the red dot or the 12x scope, the regular Sniper Magnum scope is of higher magnification than like the M24 scope. So that's another added benefit for the Gall, which it's not really going to be useful if you're no-scoping, but whenever you're encountering enemies at longer ranges, then you can, of course, use the scope, and it'll be a bit more useful than the M24s. Here, we kind of have a bunny-hopping little dance fest. He did a pirouette after I killed him. That was kind of funny, but yeah. My other recommendation for no-scoping would have to be have a good backup pistol. Outfit yourself with your favorite pistol, whatever that may be. I have really grown accustomed to and grown to like the MP44-3 Grok. I used to really like the M1911 pistol. Most of my commentaries up till now, I've used that pistol, but with the recent patch, or the 2-week-old, 3-week-old patch, they really nerfed it, and it doesn't feel as good anymore. But yeah, probably my favorite pistol now would have to be the Grok. It has a faster fire rate than the M1911. I think it does about the same damage. Let's see. It does a little bit less damage, but it has like double the fire rate. So yeah, I've really grown to like that gun now. You could also use the revolver, the 412 Rex, but I personally don't really enjoy it that much anymore. I've always liked semi-automatic pistols with very little recoil. I don't care if they have a lot of spread, for the most part, as long as they do a decent amount of damage and have a nice fire rate. And then also when I'm no-scoping, I use C4, just because when I'm running around no-scoping, I'm not going to have time to set up a mortar strike. And C4 is really useful in Squad Deathmatch. That's the other thing. Don't go for no-scopes in an objective game type. That's a really lame move. Going into Squad Deathmatch and doing no-scopes there, I feel like that's the most socially acceptable arena for this, because really you're just going for kills, and you're not really putting your team at a disadvantage unless you're just really bad at no-scoping. Yeah, and then for my specializations, I usually use the increased ammo, just so I don't have to worry about running out of ammo when I'm no-scoping. And then magnum ammo. Magnum ammo is a must, or else you're not going to be able to get as many one-shot kills, and your range is going to be reduced quite a bit. That's about it for this match. I hope some of my tips will help you guys out if you're hoping to get into the no-scoping game, or just want to try it out or whatever. Hopefully my tips helped, and watching me play in a full-length match without all the cuts that always occur in a montage. Hopefully that's helped you guys out a bit. If you have any experience doing no scopes, quick scopes, or drag scopes, or just really any like advanced sniping techniques, leave a comment. Help everybody out, and hopefully I'll be seeing some of you out there getting some sweet no scopes and stuff. I went 21-12 this game. I was the top player in the top squad. I got a pretty decent score. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. If you could, rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, guys.